Alrighty, welcome to another Bloomborough draft. I've determined to get Mythic by hook or by crook, and I think Vine Reap Mentor is going to get me there. I think this is a better first pick than Mockingbird. Blue is just so bad in this format, and you know what? I want to pick up some dubs. I think Vine Reap Mentor might be the person I'm looking for alongside Corpseberry Cultivator or Longstock Brawl. Probably just take the Cultivator. It just leverages Vine Reap Mentor so well. And Brawl is solid, but removal, I think I can get more removal. Oh, look at that. Honor, Dray Leader, and Cash Grab here. I think I just take the Dray Leader. They're both good. Oh, Cash Grab is really important for this deck. Maybe I'm supposed to just take Cash Grab and pass up on the Dray Leader, though Dray Leader can be really big with this start. I think I'll take the Dray Leader there, though I'm not 100% certain. And then now it's an easy Baker's Bane duo. Oh, having two 2-drop squirrels that make food and then 2 3-drops that can take advantage of that. That is where you want to be. And now there's Cash Grab and Bushy Bodyguard here. Now I think I take Cash Grab. It's close though. Both Bodyguard's also really good. I think here, I guess having Baker's Bane Duo and Vine Reap Mentor here makes it so the Bodyguard is a lot more likely to be good. Yeah, I'll take the Bodyguard here. I don't like that there is a good Squirrels card in each of those packs because I don't want to give someone the wrong impression that Squirrels is open. But taking Squirrel Uncommons over Squirrel Commons, I mean, there is a worse place to be than that. Oh, baby. And now we get a Cash Grab with absolutely no guilt. Perfect. Okay, well, this is going really nicely. This is the start you need to get us on the way to Mythic because 6 cards in have 2 Squirrel Uncommons and 4 Squirrel Commons. I mean, or no, 3 Uncommons and 3 Commons, including a lot of the really important ones. Again, did ship 2 Cash Grabs to the left, so we might be setting ourselves up for a bit of a problem there, but that's all right. Here, I don't think I end up playing Dire Sight most of the time, or Sunshower Druid and Squirrel, so I think I'll take Uncharted Haven. I don't mind playing like 8/8 plus an Uncharted Haven to make my mana a little bit better. Oh, man. Baker's Bane Duo and Longstock Brawl here. I'm just going to take the duo. Like, the food cards are what makes squirrels work, and I think just taking, well, squirrels that make food is exactly where you want to be. Oh, Corpseberry Cultivator with 5 cards left. This is the most open I've seen squirrels. Can we wheel some of those Cash Grabs? Is that too much to ask for? I mean, it actually is, but I still think this is about as good as you can expect from a pack 1 for squirrels. Honestly, I'm like mono green. I am going to end up black green because Vine Reap Mentor and squirrels are black green, but you know, making almost mono green for this far in is kind of nice. Glide Dive Duo also good. Basically, when the best color and one of the best decks is open, then you should try to ride that wave. All right, I'll take the Gerbils, though I won't play it. I'll play the Glide Dive Duo. This card's fine. And then here we've got Wear Down and Fountain Port Bell. I guess I'll take Wear Down, though. I don't really think I'm going to play that either. All right, what do we got? Caretaker's Talent is very good. I just think I should be black-green, though. I've got all Squirrels cards. I'm going to want some black cards to go with them. And so I think I might just take Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I like that more than Stargaze. Sticky Tongue Sentinel is really good. Getting to bounce Baker's Bane Duo, Bushy Bodyguard, Vine Reap Mentor, any of those cards just is quite strong. So let's just take the Sentinel here and hope that pack 2 is open for squirrels. All right, Corpseberry Cultivator, Polywallop. Ooh, Season of the Bold. That is a good card. Hivespine Wolverine is solid too, but I'm just going to take the Cultivator. There was an Inspired Rabbit as well there, by the way. But Triple Cultivator, they work really nicely together. Now I get to slam another Cash Grab. I mean, this is just going so well. I have passed up on removal pretty much every time. I could have taken Longstock Brawl over Duo. I could have taken it over a Polywallop over a Cultivator. But I just think that all my cards work together really nicely. So taking more Squirrels cards, more food making card, it all seems like it's going to work out well. All right, and here there's Polywallop, there's Stargaze, and there's Savor. Also Manifold Mouse. Someone's getting hooked up in red. I'm just going to take Savor here. It's a cheap removal spell that makes a food. I mean, that seems a lot better than taking an expensive removal spell because I'm not going to have very many frogs, or a card draw spell when I could just cast Savor into Corpseberry Cultivator. And then here, there's a Bonebind Orator or a Persistent Marsh Stalker or a Pond Prophet. I think I'll just take the Orator. I do like Pond Prophet. It's pretty good, but I think this is going to play out pretty nicely in this deck. And with double cash grab, I will mill it some of the time, which is just a free card. All right, and here, so 3-Tree Scribe is nice because it's a 2-mana 2/3 as part of it. I don't have any ways. I guess I have a Sticky Tongue Sentinel that can trigger it. There's also just taking Early Winter, which I think is fine. I don't really care about Rust Shield Rampager. I'll take Early Winter just to have a little bit of interaction. Oh, look, I got a Longstock Brawl here. Perfect. Probably won't even play this Early Winter, to be honest. Just having Longstock Brawl and Savor already gives me a little bit of interaction. And most of my interaction is going to be just presenting them with giant Cultivators or Honored Dray Leader that they can't deal with. That seems like a fine way to interact to me. Here, despite having a squirrel on it, I think that's a squirrel, wearing a cardigan. I don't know how many of these I'm going to play. Probably none of them is my guess. I guess I'll take for the common good, sure. Oh, Stargaze for free? That I actually might play, but we'll see. I mean, if you have the breathing room to cast this for X = 3, and then you don't lose the game on the subsequent turn, you probably end up winning. Drawing the top 3 of the best 3 of the top 6 is pretty nice. Oh, another Polywallop. Well, I guess my first one, though. I've seen a bunch of these. Sure, I'll take that. And here, I guess I'll take Lily Splash Mentor. I'm not gonna splash it, but I'm definitely not playing 2 Stargazes. I might play 1. All right, pack 3, and oh, Consumed by Greed. That's a very nice removal spell. I think I will take that over a Baker's Bane Duo. This is just a really good removal spell. It just kills their best thing, gives them a card, and gets your best thing back. If I could find Wix Patrol, that'd be really good. But I've got some good creatures to bring back already. If that wasn't there, I would definitely take Baker's Bane Duo. All right, well, red-black coming back this direction too, and a good blue card and a good green-white card. So that's all 5 colors. But I'm going to take Corpse Fairy Cultivator. Take out the trash in this pack too. Some good stuff. And follow it up with Baker's Bane Duo. Every game, I'm just going to cast Baker's Bane Duo into Corpse Fairy Cultivator. So I like that over Hazel's Nocturne here. I basically just want to take as many of those as I can get. And then here, I guess I can Root Weaver. I don't really need a second Glide Dive Duo all that much, and Root Weaver's totally fine. All right, here we've got nothing I'm going to play, so I guess I'll take Uncharted Haven. And oh, Heaped Harvest. I like this one. I don't mind a Mudflat Village, but I don't like it with Consumed by Greed and Stargaze in my deck. And Heaped Harvest with 4 Corpse Fairy Cultivators, that's a pretty nice one. Make that 5 Corpse Fairy Cultivators, sure. I'll take the 5th. I've got a lot of ways to make food. Peerless Recycling. I don't think I'm going to play that one most likely. I think that one looks a little bit too weak. And I don't really have any one creature that's really that great to get back, so I think the Orator is probably going to be enough for that. All right, so I need to cut nothing. This is 23, 17 land. Yeah, this looks like a very strong Squirrels deck. No rares, but you know what? These decks don't really need rares anyway. I mean, not that there aren't some really good rares out there that we could definitely lose to, but I think this deck will operate totally fine without any. Oh, second Lily Splash Mentor for the 6 splash. All right, and here we're not playing any of these cards, I would not say. So what do we have? We have Savor, Consumed by Greed, Polywallop, Longstock Brawl. Yeah, that is like a perfectly reasonable amount of removal. Oh, a second Glide Dive Duo. I don't mind it, especially with like Heaped Harvest and the 3-Tree Root Weaver, but I would have to cut a card to play the second Glide Dive Duo. I guess I could cut Stargaze, but I kind of like the 1 Stargaze. I think it should be one of those cards that gets cut most likely. So how good am I at making food? Pretty good. I have Savor, Triple Duo, Double Cash Grab, and Vine Reap, plus Heaped Harvest is a food. Yeah, I'll play all the Cultivators then, and I guess I'll cut one of the Glide Dive Duos. All right. And do I want to play both Uncharted Havens? I think so. I think that's fine. All right, let's get in there. Let's see if we can rack up some wins here. It's been a little bit. All right, time for round 1. I'm on the play and have Vine Reap Mentor into Corpse Fairy Cultivator. It works for me. So one thing about the Cultivator is when one forages, they all trigger. So there is some amount of pressure to to wait and maybe not forage immediately on 3 here. Oh, turn 1 Valley Mite Caller. All right. Well, let's get Vine Reap Mentor in. Given that I have no more cultivators in my hand right now, my inclination, I guess I'm against black-green, so they don't have take out the trash. That's a big reason to immediately cultivate. I think I'll wait here. I think I'll just play the cultivator, or immediately forage rather, decline, and I guess I will send. I should have, I guess, just done that first, so in case they wanted a double block, but looks like they didn't. All right. I could use another spell here. Let's see if we can find something else to do. Baker's Bane Duo. All right. Mite Caller becomes a 2/2. Do they have another play to make it a 3/3 and attack past Corpse Fairy Cultivator? I guess a long stock brawl would be a reason to cultivate, but if I draw another cultivator this turn, it's so much better that I waited. Though it looks like my cultivator is about to get fought here with the long stock brawl indeed. All right. And then I'm going to get attacked. And then I'm going to play Root Weaver and, oh, they're not leaving their 3-tree, they're not sending in their 3-tree Root Weaver. All right, let's just play mine and pass. Now that I don't have the cultivator in play and have no follow-up, I don't really think attacking is a very good idea. So let's just wait and hope I draw Stargaze. That would be the card that would help get me out of this. I'm not necessarily getting attacked for much this turn, if anything. We'll have to see what this Mite Caller does. But right now I can block it down. All right, Clifftop Lookout. It's going to make it into a 4/4. They get a land. Putting a Rust Shield Rampager back. So they're just like green stuff mostly is what it looks like. And they didn't attack with this last turn, so maybe they have a trick here, but I'm not very worried about that. I will gladly double block into the trick here. It didn't attack with Baker's Bane Duo, though, which I guess I would have expected. So can they have Crumb and get it? Oh, they have High Stride. Yeah, I guess High Stride is it. All right. Well, these die. I'm not going to sack my food yet because I've got so many things that care about having food in play. Oh, Consumed by Greed. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Let's gift a card. Target them. I think I just get back the cultivator here. And now I am going to cultivate right away since I have another food waiting and I need this to be 3/4 to block their maybe 3/3 Baker's Bane Duo. All right, well, Consumed by Greed was at least one of the better draws. Stargaze is still probably the actual best draw because I'm flooding pretty bad here. So we'll see. Kept a 4-lander, yeah. Do need to find a little bit more action. If they have an attack here, it's kind of annoying because that represents a trick. Okay, no attack. No plays. I mean, maybe they're flooding out too. Nice. Well, let's play this, name green. I've only got 2 cards in my graveyard, so I can't do that. I think I'll decline and just pass. I just don't think making Corpse Fairy Cultivator a 4/5 is going to change a whole lot what's going on here. Well, I'm glad I didn't attack. Galewind Moose. If I draw, I don't even know what. I mean, I guess another cultivator would make me have a 4/5 and a 3/4. That's enough to maybe double block. It's not clear they don't have a trick, though I guess they didn't attack last turn, but that might have been just to keep the man out for the moose anyway. So I'm afraid I'm going to take 6 here. I'm going to fall to 9. And hope that they don't have another big play. Fekin Green Shell? All right, well, that's just one of the best cards. I'm certainly not going to beat it. And they hit a land, because otherwise you don't have a decision to make. All right, well, a good Squirrels deck did not come close to winning this game. Let's get to game 2 here. All right, time for game 2. Let's see if we can fare a little better. Well, this hand is quite good if I draw green, and I still have a turn 3 Corpse Fairy Cultivator if I don't, so All right, let's see where that energy from last game was. There we go. I knew I could count on you, lands. Turn 2, Baker's Bane Duo. Turn 3, Heaped Harvest into Glide Dive Duo. On turn 4 is one option. The other option is to just go Baker's Bane Duo into Cultivator. Okay, that's enough forest. We don't need more. The problem with playing turn 3 Cultivator is... Sure, I'll block. All right, I'm fine trading against the mouse deck. Ooh, Cultivator will block that nicely. All right, I guess I'm in for this, and then immediately sacrifice a food here, unless they sack Nettle Guard to stop me. They did not. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to block, though. All right, we'll see. Seedglaive Mentor. Oh my god, now they're going to attack with both. All right, I guess I'll take it. They have to have Crumb and get it in their hand. All right, Heaped Harvest. Get a forest. Sack Heaped Harvest. Get a counter and a swamp. And pass the turn. So now if I block, they have to make it. If I block here, they have to give me a food in order to not lose their thing. I think that's fine. Yep. All right. Oh, no, they don't have to give a food. Sorry, it becomes a 5/5, not a 4/5. All right, cash grab. I guess I start with that. All right, pick up another Cultivator. And they have one card in hand. All right, let's just play Glide Dive Duo. And if I can get through this turn, maybe they don't have another trick in hand. They have Pathmaker. Okay. Not into a trick, hopefully. Oh, they can't cast this card. They can cast it next turn. Huh. Nice. Okay, well, and that's the case. I think I just block Seedglaive Mentor. I don't know. Trading for that seems fine. That card's like the most threatening. Oh, Savor. That's really nice. Okay, so let's go... Cultivator... Sticky Tongue Sentinel, and I think I'd rather just have all my lands in play. Play a land, pass the turn, and I think I'll exile 3 cards from my graveyard to forage here. Okay, and then now they can play Sazakap's Brew, but I've got the Savor, so that's going to work out kind of nicely. Are they going to try to sack Lupin Flower Village first to have a card to discard? It must mean their card is good if they're doing that. All right, they're sending in the troops. I guess I'm going to put Cultivator here and Sticky Tongue here. And they kind of have to cast the Brew targeting the Nettle Guard. I mean, they could targeting the Pathmaker, I guess. That sounds a little bit aggressive. And they have to give me a fish to do so as well. Okay. All right, so they're going to Brew on that. Make it a 4/4. So I'm just going to savor this now. And then hope that there are 2 cards they don't draw a trick. Because if they do, it'll be very annoying. They drew Mabel's Medal? Are you kidding me? I just can't catch a break here. Just like none at all. All right. I mean, I'll play the Cultivator. I'm not even necessarily losing here, but come on. All right. Cash Grab, Savor, and Heaped Harvest are out. So I've got a 3/4 and a 1/1 here. I think the Pathmaker, I'm just going to get upkeeping it. That's really bad timing. It doesn't do anything to upkeep it except constrain your plays. What if they drew a 5-mana play at this turn? All right. Wait, how did they lose this? They gave this. Oh, I think they messed up. Yeah, they could have given this +2/+2 and this +1/+1. Wow, they really messed that up. Actually, that could give me a way to come back into this game. I'm gonna sack 1 food to gain life, and I think I actually trade here or chump here. Draw. That's like the one card that would make me want to sack the food first. Oh well. Let's do it for 3. I think that's yeah, that should be good. Okay. I want Brawl, Baker's Bane Duo, and I guess Forest given how I tapped. Well, I don't mind another land anyway, but yeah, let's go Forest. Let's go Duo. Let's go to combat. Let's exile from the graveyard some things. I guess I don't really want to exile the Sticky Tongue Sentinel. All right. And then post combat, Longstock Brawl, no gifting. I'm just going to fight the flyer. All right. Now we've got a good spot here. I mean, if they kill the Corpse Fairy Cultivator, that's pretty bad for me. Okay, 1/2 flyer. That I can live with. Let's draw Consumed by Greed. I can also get back. I have 9 mana. Jules, can we chill? Let's get back Glide Dive Duo. You had enough there? Play this. Baker's Bane Duo gets swole. And then I think I'm going to cultivate from my graveyard once more. I'll probably stop doing this soon, but I've gone through a bunch of my stuff, so I don't mind it. Do I want to attack with my Baker's Bane Duo? No, I think I don't want to attack with that. I am going to start attacking next turn, most likely. I just wanted 1 turn to stabilize and then spend a bunch of mana. Stargaze was actually really good this game. I mean, it got through a bunch of stuff. Like I got... All right. They killed my flyer and they can hit me for 1. Well, I can get it back with Consumed by Greed, which is what I think I am going to do. Yeah, I guess I'll do this now. It seems okay. Because I do want to tap out. Okay. Glide Dive Duo. Ooh, being a tap land here with my food there is a little annoying. And I think I'm going to exile from the graveyard again. And then I'm just going to attack for 6 here. The Baker's Bane Duo I want to leave back to block the Nettle Guard. Oh, I guess I will play this. Name black, sure. There's no real reason not to. And Banishing Light on the Corpse Fairy Cultivator. They kind of have to now. Okay. I mean, with this food in play, I'm kind of winning the race. I think I just hit for 3 here. They go to 5. We're basically at 13. And if I can draw another spell, then I think we'll be in great shape. They can force the trade whenever they want. All right, they're just passing it. I will sack one of these, I guess. Honored Ray Leader is the only way that really doesn't work out. Oh, that's not terrible. Let's force the issue, actually. Let's cast this with Companion or Offspring. I will not forage on the little one or on the big one, but I'll forage on the copy. And then I'll send with these, and now they can trade here because they kind of have to. Go to 2, and I have 3 lethal threats out. Okay. If they play a creature, they go to 3, so the Bushy Bodyguard's no longer lethal. Ooh, Whew. Didn't think we were going to win that after they drew the Mabel's medal after off the tormenting voice, but that worked out, and we are now 1-1. Ooh, on the upswing, right? Something like that. All right. Feldegriff is in our path to 7 wins. All right. Yeah, this hand's good. Probably just going to go turn 2 Root Weaver, turn 3 play a duo of duos, and then next turn play another duo and a Cultivator maybe? That could be a good start. Let's see what we got here. Hippos. Hippos are like one of the most dangerous beasts. They're very ornery apparently. They can be very aggressive. Okay. Raccoons. Well, I got raccoons right here. Okay, into Steam Path Charger. Oh, and there's my Corpse Fairy Cultivator. Well, I kind of like everything that I've seen here because they've played a card that isn't very good in a red-green deck. It's fine. Totally playable. It doesn't line up well against what I have. I then played a 1/3 to trump it, which means they might not even attack, though Secret's out. I will not block if they attack, so good attack from them. And then, oh, they got me good. And then next turn, I'm going to play multiple things, but Flamecash Gecko is a pretty good one. This can lead to some pretty nice turns. Into Kindle Spark Duo. Oh, they look like more of a Lizards deck than a Raccoon deck. All right, well, let's just play 2 of these guys. Or 4, I guess, depending on how you look at it, because, they're 2 each. Pass. I'll do some blocks. I don't mind this. One of the great things about Baker's Bane duos, you don't really feel like you need to get the expend value off of it. You can just block, and it's totally good. Next turn, I guess I am hoping to draw a land to play another duo and Corpse Fairy Cultivator, which will immediately start chomping. We'll see what they've got. I could at some point polywall up something, but I'm not in like a big hurry to do that. Sure. See what they got. Oh, nothing. They might have Playful Shove in hand as to why they attacked into Root Reaver. I'm not sure. Oh, Conduct Electricity. Dang, a deal 6. I guess that makes me not want to play my duo this turn. I do want to play... I don't want to play Cultivator this turn. I think I do want to play Sticky Tongue Sentinel and Baker's Bane duo, though. And they can cast their deal 6 to kill anything they want. I don't even think I'm going to return anything here. Because once they cast the deal 6 on my 3/3, I want to be able to block their Pathmaker with my Baker's Bane duo. If they don't have a land in hand, then, so be it. But I don't really want to bet on that. I think that they will probably play a land, shoot me with the Kindle Spark duo, cast Conduct Electricity on Sticky Tongue Sentinel, and then whether they attack or not is kind of up to them. I will gladly block, but if they have a combat trick, they might want to wait. Okay. And you sending or not? They did not. Oh, another Cultivator? Okay, well, let's get one going. Do I use the Cultivator here is kind of the question. I don't think so. I think I'm going to wait. This deck does go through a lot of foraging. Getting max value from my foraging sounds pretty good. They're going to ping me with Kindle Spark Duo. The most annoying thing this thing does, by the way, is give your opponent priority throughout the whole game. So it's never, like the turns don't pass quickly anymore because now they have to pass through every step. But you know what? So it goes. There is some argument for polywalping, but I'm glad I didn't do it because now there's an actual threat to kill. The Pathmaker is getting kind of trumped by the Baker's Bane duo here. All right. Well, I'll block. Take 5 down to 9. I mean, it is a little lower when you count the Kindle Spark duo as well, but yeah, this is a nice inefficient turn, huh? All right. Well, that's fine. Let's exile my Baker's Bane duos. I don't think I'll be getting one of those back. And this gets a counter. And then I attack. And polywall up the boar while they can't do anything about it. I hit them for 3, and they go to 17. I go to 8 because they're going to ping me end of turn. Do I sack a food? I kind of don't want to. I guess I don't have an answer to Kindlespark Duo, though. I can't imagine they have like tons and tons of non-creature spells. Guess they've played all red cards so far. Brambleguard Captain. Oh, wow. They get to attack for 3 this turn. Okay, I guess I am going to sacrifice a food then. All right. Let's just stay at 8 here. Play a land, please. Oh, Cash Grab's really nice. Let's start with that. Oh, I milled my Stargaze and another Cash Grab. Brutal. All right. Let's play Cultivator, and then now we're going to go kind of nuts, as it were. Exile. They both get bigger. Exile. I mean, none of these cards I can get back. So they both get bigger. And I'm going to send with my 5/6. I mean, I do want to kind of try to get this game over with. So, I mean, that'll go pretty quickly. These are both getting +2/+2 a turn. So as long as they don't have, I don't know, something really big, I feel okay about this. It's pretty hard to kill these Corpse-Fairy Cultivators at this point. Another Brambleguard Captain. Oh, they can kind of like stack it so that the first captain becomes a 4, and then the second time it pumps for +4. I guess that's cool. I'm not sure what they do with that. They could send in Kindlespark Duo as a 5/3. They have multiple ways to do that. Or they can send in Brambleguard Captain as like a 6 power or something. Or I guess 8 power and 8/3. Well, I can't take 8. Obviously, that's not happening. I guess, given how big that is, I'll just have to block here. I'm glad they didn't have Overprotect. And I think I do sack another food. I guess I don't have Stargaze in deck, so there's not that much of a mana constraint, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to sacrifice this food regardless. Here I will sack one more to the Cultivator. And then I'll send it here as a 6/7, so they're dead in 2 hits. Oh, I like this. Them blocking here is fantastic for me. I thought they were going to take it, shoot me, and then attack with a 4/3. I'd chump, and then if they played another chump blocker, it'd be kind of close. Them chumping there makes it a lot less likely I die. But we'll see. I'm just going to leave this food here. Oh, consumed by greed. Oh, yeah, I actually like doing that now. I think that's fine. They get a card, but I get to, first of all, take Kindlespark Duo off the board, which makes my life total a lot safer. And then second, I get to play another Cultivator and then forage here. Nothing in graveyard, but getting 2 +1/+1 counters for that food is pretty good. And now they're at 4, and I've got the 7/8 they have to chump. And then these two are also lethal combined. So they have to have 2 blockers this turn, and one of them's chumping a 7/8 most likely. All right. I like how this is gone. This is a good squirrel deck, and drawing those 3 Baker's Bane duos give me a lot of value. Oh, 2/3 haste. And I take 2 whenever a player casts their second spell. Okay. Oh, and they have offspring creature too. So that's pretty good. They get to survive this turn. Forage. Definitely attack with the 7/8. If I attack with the 3/4, yeah, I think that's fine. If they want a double block, I'll kill the Hearthborn Battler. I think that card is pretty threatening. Okay. And pass the turn, I'll play a Forest. They're still in trouble now, but them playing 3 creatures and has made it a little more tricky. All right, I don't have any food to eat, so I'm just going to send... They're going to chump and go to 3, and then I'm going to play another Cultivator. pass the turn. All right. Woo. That was a close one. All right, 2-1. We're doing well. Let's keep on rolling. All right. Battling again against another anonymous. I'm on the play. Well, this hand's kind of interesting. I do keep it. This hand really needs to draw a Baker's Duo. So the question now is, do I play Bodyguard on 2? I kind of don't think so. 3 Tree Scribe. Yeah, that would have shut it down. All right, now I'm just going to play, I guess I play Honor Dray Leader. And then I can play Bodyguard next turn and make it the Dray Leader a 3/3. We'll see. If I keep drawing... Okay, that's interesting. So let's go Corpseberry Cultivator. Make this a 2/2. I'm going to attack with the Dray Leader, I think. I'll offer to trade. All right, they didn't want to trade. Now I'm going to go Longstalk Brawl, Gift of Fish, and eat the 3 Tree Scribe. I think the 3 Tree Scribe is a little stronger than the Waterspout Warden. Obviously, I might take some damage, which makes the Stargaze worse, but next turn... I mean, next turn I get to play a kicked Bushy Bodyguard, potentially. Or what I might end up doing is just casting Stargaze for 3. Oh, a Sticky Tongue Sentinel. That doesn't do much right now. Yeah, let's Stargaze for 3. I think... And then now, well, I want a Heaped Harvest, and I guess I want a Cultivator, and I guess I want another Cultivator, sure. Okay, decline on this, pass the turn. I could have eaten with the Cultivator, but I've got more Cultivators coming, so it kind of feels better not to. I guess it makes the Lily Splash Mentor double block a little bit riskier, whereas I could have just had a 4/5 to block with, but we'll see what they play. Bellowing Crier. They do have to play a creature before attacking if they want Waterspout Warden to get in there, which is nice. All right. I take 3. I go to 9. Land is pretty good. Let's cast Corpseberry Cultivator, I suppose. This gets a counter. Heaped Harvest. The Dray Leader gets a counter as well. Take action. Get a Swamp. Beginning of combat. Yeah, I'm going to start foraging. Sack the Heaped Harvest. Get a Forest. And I will forage Uncharted Haven. Yeah, these 3 things. All right. So now they're at 18. I'm going to send with these. I'll trade the Dray Leader off with the Lily Splash Mentor. I was willing to last turn. I'm willing to this turn. All right. They're just going to chump, and they play a Plume Creed Escort. Oh, they're going to try to get me in the air here. Well, if they have a removal for my Cultivator, I guess I die. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games where Stargaze was just a touch too slow. If this Bushy Bodyguard in hand was a Baker's Bane duo, I think I may have won that game, or at least it would have been... Well, yeah, I think I probably would have won. That is one of the drawbacks with the Squirrels deck is, as you see, we're 2-2 now, and part of it is that one game there, I didn't draw the early food enabler, and it made a lot of my cards worse. So I'm on the play. Well, this turn we don't have that issue. We have Duo into Sentinel maybe, or Cash Grab, and then 2 powerful black spells, but I actually have a good start this time, so it leverages the Stargaze a lot better. I mean, it definitely could have been that I should have just played the Bushy Bodyguard on turn 2. Wouldn't have done that much against their 3 Tree Scribe, but I ended the game with it in hand, so clearly didn't do that much in hand either. All right, land is not bad. I kind of want to just Cash Grab here. Okay. And then I kind of also want to just keep putting lands into my hand, though I guess the Bushy Bodyguard is pretty strong with... If my top card's a land, no, I'm just going to take the land. It's fine. Basically, I kind of feel that if my top card is a land, it would have been better to take the Bushy Bodyguard. I think I actually will block here. They're playing a deck that cares about me losing life, and I'm not going to be expending 4 soon anyway. Haha. I blocked and they had the Flame Cash Gecko. You love to see it. All right, well, I'm actually really glad I took the land then, because now I just play Cultivator. I think Baker's Bane Duo is pretty expendable. Make it a 3-4 and pass. I just have such a good late game with Stargaze, Consumed by Greed, Glide Dive Duo. I think I should just take the land there. All right, Steam Path Charger with Offspring. Saver. Let's just Sticky Tongue. Pick up a land. Eat one of these foods. Because I'm about to... Once I Stargaze, I'll have tons of ammunition. All right, they're chumping already? I love that. And I think I'm just going to pass here. I could Savor, kill the Flame Cash Gecko, but I don't really care about them getting a couple rummages in. I feel like it's a lot better to wait. Oh, Rotten Mouth Viper. Okay, that's not going to be very bad. Let's savor that delicious gecko. Take one. This makes me, basically, I'm going to lose 4 life, and then next turn it would do twice that, but I'm just going to consume by greed, and yeah, I think I actually do gift a card. And get back Bushy Bodyguard. That gets out. Play Bushy Bodyguard. Eat this food. Actually, let's go these 3. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to do both. Because I also still get to beginning of combat do it. All right, wow, this looks like it's going great because I have a 6/7, a 4/3, and a 3/3 out. And they have nothing in play. I guess when you cast a removal spell and they're 6-drop, that you tend to get an advantage. All right, Agate Assault. Bodyguard down. I mean, they can get their snake back with the order. It's just pretty slow. Yeah, I guess I just play the Glide Dive Duo. Decline to Forage, I think. They're going to block the Sticky Tongue Sentinel, of course. I figure them at 3, the Glide Dive's still lethal. No reason to put them at 2. And yeah, they didn't have an answer. All right. Well, that was turn 2 Baker's Bane Duo. Goes a long way. 3-2 now. Let's keep going. All right, Feldegriff's back. Let's battle. I'm on the play. All right, I think this is a keepable hand. And we don't have a 2-drop, but we are on the play. On the draw, I would mulligan this hand. And then we're just going to go turn 3 Cultivator and then cast, I guess, a couple removal spells. Oh, they're just cycling Paw Patch on 2? I do like that. All right, Corpse Ray Cultivator. I mean, if we can just go Cultivator into removal spell, Stargaze, that is a totally fine place to be, especially since, whoa, Hoarder's Overflow? Oh, they're going deep. Oh, Cash Grab. What a draw. All right, let's go Cash Grab. Let's just pick up another Cultivator, I think. Play a land. Decline to Cultivate. And then hit. And then I'll pass the turn. There is a temptation to pick up Forest there, but I think if I draw 1 land in the next couple turns, I'll be pretty happy. All right, they got a 3/3 and they put a counter on their thing. Land. Yeah, Cultivator. Forage. Sack the food. Boom, boom. Double Cultivator is so nice. And then eat these 3. And then Cash Grab just makes this whole thing work so incredibly well. Smash for 4. And then post-combat, I'm just going to brawl here. Because might as well get their thing off the board, and then I've got 2 more removal spells in hand and a pair of 4/5s. Next turn, I just start by casting Stargaze so I can get more food if they don't play anything that stops me. Oh, yeah. They played a 4/5. That is not going to do it. I'm going to Stargaze for 3. And put Duo, Cultivator, Cash Grab into hand. And then whoosh, let's do some foraging. I'm just going to exile all of them, I guess. Because now they're going to go to 2. And then I have a Glide Dive Duo in hand. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I mean, look at Corpse Fairy Cultivator. When you get this card going, it goes. I mean, they're at 2 now. I don't think they're going to be able to kill me very easily. And next turn I have a deal 2 in hand. Not to mention that I have 2 6/7s that they're also going to struggle to defeat. Yeah, Polywallop is definitely a way you could start that. And then do they have the Longstock Brawl too? That's pretty nice. They have all that. I guess they have a food in play, so they have to sack the food and then chump. Land. Let's just consume by greed. No, you don't. No draw. And then attack with the Corpse Fairy Cultivator, and that will do it. Stargaze has overperformed so far. Like I said, if you just have exactly 1 Stargaze and you cast it for 3 and you don't die, you usually will win, and that has been the case. I've got actually a good amount of removal. So now 4 and 2. All right, I'm liking what we got going here. Let's hop in the queue again, see how it goes. All right, battling against Fibblethip. He's about to get totally lost, as in get a loss. See, look, this is the kind of hand. I mean, I think I keep this because 1 way to make food makes it pretty good. I'm just going to play the Bodyguard on 2/1 with this hand, I think. Sorry, as a 2/1 on turn 2. Oh, Baker's Bane Duo. Boom. That's like, you know, like the Olympic meme where like the guy is like running around spraying champagne, kissing the girl, you know, and he gets like a bronze medal. It's like that, except Baker's Bane Duo kind of is a gold medal here. Let's play Cultivator, though I will not be cultivating, unsurprisingly. Hit for 2. They're blue-green and they played a Shoreline Looter. Stargaze not the best here. I don't think it's going to be super great, but actually you never know. Land would be really good, because if I could play Bushy Bodyguard next turn, that would be pretty nice. Though, even just casting a Cultivator isn't bad. So let's see. Clifftop Lookout. Yeah, that's a pretty good ramp spell. Okay, another Cultivator. Let's play another one. Let's also decline and hit for 4, because I can still get this attack in. Next turn, when I play the 3rd Cultivator, is when I'm going to start really cultivating. Well, this is the turn where they want to play something to block. Otherwise, they could be in a little bit of trouble. I would really like to just draw a land, so I can go land, still probably just play Cultivator, and then next turn, land Stargaze for 3. Okay, they discarded a Sticky Tongue Sentinel, and they're playing Sky Skipper Duo to flicker to Lookout and get another land. All right. Sadly, I might lose a Cultivator here. Oh, tap land, huh? But that's all right. Play another one. Play a tap land on green. And then forage here. And then they all go whoop, and attack with these 2. They can double block. I'll kill the Sky Skipper. They go to 11. And let's see. They've got to ramp twice, and I missed a land drop, so they're 7 lands to my 4. Oh, no play, huh? And they kept the Shoreline Looter back? I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to cast a Stargaze for 3. I really hope it doesn't get countered. Okay, I'll definitely put Cash Grab, Cultivator, and I guess Forest into hand. And start foraging. Yeah, I mean, I guess I will forage once. And these get counters. And I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right, Galewind Moose. That's the worst that could happen. But why did they leave the Shoreline Looter back then? Huh. All right, I guess they'll chump with Clip Top Lookout and probably go to 8. All right. The Shoreline Looter made me think they were going to like double block and play a combat trick. I guess Galewind Moose was the answer. It doesn't really explain why the Looter didn't attack, but maybe they had plans. Next turn, I probably want to go Cash Grab Cultivator here. Mind Whisker, they're at 4 cards. Okay. I take 7 here. Yeah, that attack wasn't good. I guess the Moose is always the answer. All right. Well, we'll do some rebuilding. I've already used the Stargaze, so I do have to chill a little. I think what I'm going to do is sit back, relax, and let the cultivators sort it out. All right. And I will forage with my first one here. And they all get counters. And I best pass the turn. They also clearly have something here. Since they have a stop here, are they going to fight like Polywallop? Yeah, my biggest one, or Sugar Coated, I guess. Sure. They're surveilling. They have 5 cards in graveyard, so again, not Threshold yet. It has to be a pretty good card for them not to want to mill it, because getting to Threshold is a pretty big game for them. They did draw it into Bellowing Crier. Oh. I guess that also kind of gets you to Threshold, sure. And I guess I'll double block the Galewind Moose if it attacks, and it could be the end for me. Oh, they could have gotten Threshold before attacking. And they didn't. They discarded Bellowing Crier. Interesting. Oh man, Tree Guard Duo on the Moose. That's not good. They can almost just kill me by putting it on the Shoreline Looter, but they should put it on the Moose here. All right. Really? This attack is really bad. Oh, okay. I still think this isn't a very good attack compared to this, unless they have a trick. No, they don't have a trick. All right. If they just put it on the Moose there, I wasn't literally dead, but I would have had to chump a bunch. And now I have Savor to kill the Shoreline Looter? Yeah, I don't mind that. All right. Savor to Shoreline Looter. Play this with Kicker. And let's see. Sack. And I'll decline to forge again because I'm not attacking and it's big enough already. All right. Well, things could be better, but we're maybe doing okay. And the second Mind Whisker is going to be pretty obnoxious. I'm a little annoyed that I have to cash grab here and mill a bunch more, but I guess I just kind of have to. I'm down to my last cultivator. Yeah, attacking into the Moose definitely is going to be one of the pivotal points of this game. I will say that. We play on. Oh, they have another play. Splash Portal on that. Oh. Sure, they can make me chump with my Baker's Bane duo, I guess. Because they can make their Bellowing Crier, I suppose, a 6/5. I mean, they could attack with a 7/6 Mind Whisker. But, I mean, whatever is coming in, I'm just chumping anyway. Okay. And what else? They're surveilling twice a turn, so they're not really going to draw garbage from here on out. So I clearly have to do something. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, bounce Tree Guard Duo. Yeah, Tree Guard Duo is a good card. Oh, Glide Dive Duo is also a pretty good card. They're at 8. Yeah, why don't I just play that? That puts me to 4. I'll decline because they're... Yeah. The Cultivator's already going to not going to be able to block the whatever gets hit by Tree Guard Duo regardless. Oh, they kept on top. Not a big fan of that. All right, it's not a creature, I guess. Or they would have played it before the Tree Guard Duo. It's a splash portal. Huh. All right. Yeah, this is adding up pretty well. I'm going to have to just double chump here. Wow, yeah. Mind Whisker is getting me down pretty good. Because I would still have to chump against Tree Guard Duo, but now the Glide Dive Duo... Oh, that's not chump. That's not how chumping works. The Glide Dive Duo is not going to even be able to attack into Sticky Tongue Sentinel here. Let's hope the card they drew off Splash Portal isn't good. Oh, Polywallop is not bad. Let's start... Do I want to start with Cash Grab, or maybe I just start with Baker's Bane Duo? And I think I will exile Saver, Bodyguard, Baker's Bane Duo. Well, I guess I'll leave a 1 Cultivator, 1 Bodyguard in the graveyard. Make this a 4/7. Pass the turn with Polywallop up. I could have killed the Mind Whisker first, but double Surveil is not that much better than 1 Surveil. See, look, they kept on top anyway. And maybe I can get them here. All right. Like if they make some attack and they don't know that like a Mind Whisker is going to die mid-combat. They're at 12 cards left. I mean, I guess decking is maybe an option. Not sure. This has been a wild game. This has been a cool draft so far. I'm at 4, but virtual 7. They don't know that I can cast a instant speed spell. What do I have left in my deck? I've gone through... I have Consumed by Greed still in the deck. I have an Honored Dray Leader. Well, I got some stuff. Not a ton, but some. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm hoping for. So... I want to kill both Mind Whiskers. So maybe I do this. Glide Dive Duo blocks there. Baker's Bane Duo is going to be a 1/3. So it's not really going to survive, but I have to chump. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll chump there. I think that is where I want to be. Yeah. Well, hold on. This will be a 3/3. No, this will be a 2/3. Hold on. Baker's Bane Duo can block the Mind Whisker and just trade. And then the Cultivator can block the Tree Guard Duo. Yeah, it's probably better to block Tree Guard Duo than the Sentinel, I think. Block. All right. And then Polywallop, the unblocked Mind Whisker. And now my Baker's Bane Duo becomes a 2/3. All right, I go to 1 and they lose all their creatures. That's one way to have this game play out. Oh, I didn't think this was going to work, but sure. All right, Cash Grab, mill 4 lands. All right. Land. I'm at 1. Yeah, I'll forage. And I'm just going to attack with both, put them to 3. All right, well, that was a pretty nice comeback here. The all-out attack there when they didn't need to was great. I mean, maybe I would have been able to grind through. But they had all these surveils per turn, 2 Mind Whiskers out. All right, well, let's call it even on the Moose attack, and that brings us to, I think, 5-2. Is that right? Yeah, we are definitely mounting a comeback here. Let's go for win number 6. All right, and I am on the draw. Yeah, I think I will keep this hand. It's not the best hand just because it doesn't have one of my enablers. I've drawn this 1 Bushy Bodyguard in my opener a lot more than my Vine Mentor, which would have been a lot better. Oh, right. This Cash Grab was a really good draw. Kind of makes me think what I want to play on turn 2 here. I'm getting hit for 2. All right, Frogs. Well, you kind of are happy they drew double Sunshower Druid. All right. So it's interesting. What is my next? I've been thinking, what are my next couple plays here? I can cash grab and hope to hit a food, or hope to get a squirrel with it so I can hit a food. I have a lot of squirrels. I think that's better than playing a bushy bodyguard that just isn't going to do anything. Because if I just play this as a 2-1, it's just not doing anything. I'm not, despite them having a turn 2, 2-4, I'm not really that worried about the Sunshower Druid beatdown. Oh, Sticky Tongue Sentinel to return a Sunflower. Oh, there we go. Vine Reap Mentor. Boom. All right, that's perfect. So now I think what I do here is I just play a Cultivator, and I will cultivate Forage here. I would like to leave the Glide Dive Duo in there because I have a couple ways to get it back, including one in my hand. I don't usually like to forage with just one Cultivator in play with more in hand, but I have infinite food generation in hand now that I've drawn those two. And next turn, I can play like a kicked Bodyguard. I just don't really want to take 3 off the Sticky Tongue this turn. Potentially more because they could Sunshower, their other Sunshower hit me for 6. Now I can stop that almost entirely. Obviously, if they have a trick, it's a little harder. All right, they're coming in. So they do have a trick. All right, I guess I'll play into it. I mean, if it's Overprotect, oh, High Stride, that's annoying. Overprotect gets me no matter what. Let's see. Oh, and they have all islands. All right. Oh, and I drew a forest. So now I can go Baker's Bane Duo, Vine Reap Mentor. I guess that actually wasn't even the right order, funnily enough, because of Lofty Denial or whatever, Dazzling Denial. Getting these 2 out means I have a blocker for the Sticky Tongue Sentinel again, and then I can play Cultivator and Bushy Bodyguard, and now I have tons of ammunition, so I don't have to worry about these things not being supported. Cash grab really does make the world go round, huh? All right, well, they just played Stocking the Pantry and shipped it back. Okay, well, I don't mind that. Let's get the Cultivator down. How slow do we want to play this is the question. Because we could... I mean, there's no attacking here regardless. Let's play Cultivator. I think I'm just going to play the Bushy Bodyguard here. Eat one of the foods. Make this into a 3-4. And I'll decline to do it again. No attacks. They have Stocking the Pantry, so now they're going to play their O2 and get a little bit of value here. Let's see. Now they get a counter. They get to stock the pantry. And they're casting another one. Wow, they're just going hard here. All right. Draw a card. I mean, each of those cycles with stocking the pantry out, that is pretty good. I, on the other hand, am going to give them another card here. Get back Corpse Fairy Cultivator. They sack Sticky Tongue Sentinel. And the beatdowns are about to commence. Play Cultivator. Let's see, do they have the counter? They probably don't. They probably just have the stock in the pantry to use. And then now, let's go sack of food. Now I think we're just going all in. In fact, I think I might attack with Vine Reap Mentor. It makes a food when it dies. They block with the 2-4, but it opens the door for my Baker's Bane Duo to attack. No, that's probably a next turn thing. I guess well, I don't have anything to feed. No, let's just send them all in. I'm fine with that. Because then next turn, it means I get to cultivate twice or forage once, which triggers both of them. Run away together would be really annoying. Into the Flood Maw. Sure. All right, and I get a food. They're still down to just 2 cards in hand, plus they get to draw a card off the stock in the pantry. And then next turn, I get to replay Cultivator and get some attacks in. Oh wow, Valley Might Caller. That's pretty good with stock in the pantry. Geez, they have a lot of Sunshower Druids. All right. I mean, they have a bunch of cards that work with it, so it's actually becoming a bit of a problem here. The 3/5/1 is pretty hard. I could use a removal spell to kill it, maybe? No? Because now I'm going to play another Cultivator. I guess I can attack with one of the Cultivators, but... And then I'll play Uncharted Haven on green. This is a game where drawing Stargaze would be awesome. All right, let's forage a food. And... Do I forage? I think I'll decline to forage for my graveyard. And I'll just eat a Sunshower Druid or hit them for 5. But now that they're stocking the pantries going, I mean, if you can get that card to go, it does help fuel itself as you play more creatures. In this case, get a counter on Valley Might Caller. Oh, wow. Innkeeper's Talent. That card's busted. I don't think I'm going to win this game. In fact, I think very much that I'm not going to win this game. If I draw a removal spell for Sunshower Druid this turn, then maybe we're talking. But, oh, they spread it out. Okay. Baker's Bane Duo. No, I'm afraid this is the end of the road. I just don't think I'm going to bust through this. Them getting 2 counters a turn drawing, they can draw a million cards. All right, well, we rallied back from a tough start. Ended up being a little short against the all Sunshower Druid deck, though they had a cool build. I think it definitely looked good in their deck. And ended up 5-3 here. You know what? These days, I will take that. I'll count that as a dub. This was just a very solid Squirrels deck. Double Cash Grab, 5 Cultivators, 3 Baker's Bane Duos, Vine Reap Mentor, the Squirrel, the Bodyguard, and the Dray Leader, as well as a couple removal spells. So again, all commons, but uncommons, mostly commons, no rares. Still fine. This isn't a format where you need a bunch of rares to compete. So I like this deck. 5-3, totally fine. And you know what? We'll call it there. I appreciate you hanging out as I battle my way towards Mythic here. We're getting there. More slowly than I would like. And I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.